Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Ham Radio Basics Live, Season 4, Episode 2, Ham Radio News and Updates, 1/7/2026. Hope everyone is doing well today. Andy, welcome. Good to see you this afternoon, my friend. And thank you for popping on last night. That was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing you last night. That was great. Big John, welcome. Thanks for stopping by today. I hope you guys, first of all, I want to thank you guys for hanging in there the past few weeks. Is I had some pre-recorded shows up there, some replays of some great shows featuring Walt and Josh and Jason. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I am going to get some of these guys back on the air because I haven't had them on for a while. Going to just have to get our schedules to mesh and get them on here, but we're going to work on that this year. It's one of the other new things. I'm going to be putting out new videos this year too. Besides doing the hey Cooley, welcome, good to see you. Going to be putting out new videos this year besides just the weekly live streams. So stay tuned for that. And I'm going to be showing you here, basically the show today is I'm going to show you guys what I got for the holidays. So stay tuned for that in a minute. Hope you guys had a great Christmas and New Year's and were healthy and able to spend time with family, loved ones, and friends and just have some fun and maybe do some rag chews and all that kind of good stuff. And, yeah, it's just one of those things. Well, for me, we went up to Ohio in December, mid-December, December 15th. Had to come home early as I developed, ended up being a viral infection. They tested me for flu and COVID. It was negative, but I really had a really dry hacking cough. Had to go to a standalone ER while we were up in Columbus. And yeah, it just, and our granddaughters had both just been sick and they both just got over it. And same with my daughter and son-in-law. And we didn't want to get them sick again. And our youngest granddaughter's birthday party was Saturday. We ended up missing that. Ouch. Yeah. So yeah, John, it is. It's just, it is life. You just gotta roll with the punches now. So, I mean, that's kind of the way it is. But yeah, that's what we had to deal with. But we finally this year, we were both my wife and I were healthy for Christmas. We were able to go out to eat. One of our traditions that we like to do is go to a restaurant that's open on Christmas Day. And, whoever's in town will go out with them. We went with Valerie's daughter and her husband, and we had a great time. There's a place called Brio. It's an Italian restaurant. It was open. And we went last year with my daughter, son-in-law, and granddaughters. Had a good time. Had a real good time this year too. It was very relaxing, very quiet, very peaceful, and just a great time. Christmas was a great day for us. And then we did the same thing on New Year's as we've done for each of the years we've been married. Nothing. Okay, we stay home on New Year's Eve. It's just it's like there was a time and a place for that, but that was so far long ago I don't even remember that. Okay, KR4BSN, thank you for stopping by today. Great to see you. It's like I don't remember. It's been so long ago what it's been like to go out on New Year's Eve. And my ex-wife and I hosted a party on New Year's Eve, and it was a natural disaster the next day. Oh my gosh, this was still in the era where people would come into your house and smoke and stuff. And there were cigarette burns everywhere. And it was just, and we had a newer place, and it just, what a nightmare. We spent the entire next day fighting hangovers, number one, and number two, having to clean up. We spent the whole entire day cleaning up. It was a mess, to say the least, if not less. So yeah. I agree. Hey, Dr. Ted, welcome. Thanks for stopping by today. Good to see you. That's awesome. Thank you for stopping by here. Before I get into what I was going to talk about here tonight, a lot of you know, obviously, I have a drone channel, and you probably are recently aware of the news that DJI is now on the blacklist, like Huawei. Their new products can't be sold in the United States, but going forward, ones that haven't been approved by the FCC. And, really makes me thankful. And I think, and I know I've said this before, and I know I'm preaching to you guys, to the choir, but, ARRL gets bashed like crazy, and a lot of it is well deserved. And they do need some serious reworking and retooling and everything. But as I say that, we at least have that organization. Dr. Ted, is being a drone pilot. We don't really have anyone to represent us in Congress, and I think that probably was one of our big downfalls, that we didn't do that sooner. It might have helped. I don't know. It could have made a difference. But we have ARRL to represent us. The Spectrum Defense Fund, it's not a joke, okay? It's, we don't want, they will take away bands from us if we don't, if we don't donate to the Spectrum Defense Fund. It's pure and simple. And, this is just something that we need to stay on top of and make sure that we do, because I'll tell you what, when you've lost something like we have as drone pilots, I prepared for it, and and Dr. Ted knows, I think we're doing good for that. But conversely, let's not get to this point in ham radio. Let's not have issues like that here. So, okay, off my soapbox here. What I wanted to do today was to show you guys what I got for the holidays. And it's real interesting because they were all HTs. And I'm going to show you the HTs, and we're going to go over them. And there's just one specific thing that tied all of these together here. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen here. All right. All right, let me get a better picture. Okay. Now, these are this is GMRS handheld radio. I bought this on purpose because I want something. I have a GMRS license, okay, and that means anybody in the house could use that. I wanted to have something for both my wife and I to be able to use, and in case of cell phones being out. And this is something that is absolutely ideal. And one of the critical things I was looking for, and this is is having that app to program that with. I tell you what, the first time I think I had wasn't a Radfell. Trying to remember the name. It's another name of radio that I've reviewed before, but it was the first time I programmed the Radio VN app, and I'm like, okay, this is the way I'm doing it, like from now on the rest of my life. So these are very highly rated GMRS radios. And $49, it couldn't go wrong for that. So we have something, and I'm going to get it set up, and I'm going to show my wife how to use it and have them so they'd be available for us in case something happens. So that's one of the reasons I went ahead and I got that. So so that was on my list, and I went ahead and I purchased it. So take a look at the second one here. Let's go ahead. All right. Now this actually was given to me by my wife, a UV-5R Mini, and really can't say enough nice things about this radio. It is absolutely fantastic. If you guys get a chance, it's only $26, and they've had through the roof ratings. You go out not only on Amazon, but on YouTube, and everybody who's touched this radio has absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it. And it is mini. It's a small radio. Okay. I'll be honest with you guys. It's very small, but it really packs a great punch. And again, it has that Bluetooth programming via the app, via your smartphone, which it doesn't get any easier because it's based on your locale and it plugs everything in. It's seamless. It's absolutely seamless. And it's something that I would highly recommend. Now, I haven't gotten a lot of these set up and running yet. I'm just kind of going through it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to film these for the channel here, but I wanted to go ahead and share this with you. I really, really like this. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a fantastic radio. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the next one here. Now, Radtel makes some fantastic radios. I could not be more pleased. They've had great reviews out on YouTube. Amazon has had good reviews on them as well too. And again, they're Bluetooth smartphone programmable. This one is the Radtel 920. It really kind of holds, and you can see on these radios, this one actually will do shortwave, where you can pick up stations and listen to them. It also has CB on it. You can also receive SSB and no weather radio on it. A lot of them have air bands on it as well. And for $47, it's a great pickup. I like it. Like I said, the reviews have been stellar on it. And I bought some more antennas. I'm going to show you some of the antennas that I got as well too. But I've been really pleased with everything that I've seen about this. And again, I'm going to be getting this out, going to be filming an unboxing and setup and first use video. So looking forward to doing that. Really, really, really excited about this. Let's go ahead and show you the next one. Okay, the Baofeng UV-28 Plus, and it has GPS, 10 watt. It's 10 watts, and again, it's very highly rated. It's done very well. I was really pleased with everything that I saw. Again, it's programmable. It has FM, AM, air bands, no weather radio. With frequency copy, 1,000 channels, 2,200 milliamp hours. It has a good battery with it. So I'm really looking forward to getting to using this. And again, it's had good reviews both on Amazon, out on YouTube. So it's something that I would seriously consider. Oh, yeah, it is KR4. It really is. And that's everything that I've read on it. And I mean, you can't beat that price, $47 for that. So and this is something, in general, that I encourage a lot of guys to go ahead and take a look at, are these radios like this. Not always Baofengs, but look, I'm looking at Radtels, and there are some Baofengs that really do well. They test well, and they really hold true to form. And for $39, you can't really go wrong on that. You really can't. So that's great to hear. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. Let's go on to the next one here. Let's bring that up here. This one I was super excited about. It's the Radtel RT-950 Pro. GPS, APRS, 10 watts, AM, FM, CB, shortwave, long wave, receive, Bluetooth app programming, no weather radio, has a built-in spectrum analyzer in it, and it has a programming cable. And of course, just so thrilled about this. It's really having this Bluetooth programming. I don't know why the cable comes with it. There wasn't an option not to get the cable, but I'm like, why am I going to use a cable for? It's just going to sit around. But still, this is one that I'm super excited about. It really holds true to form. It really does everything it says it's going to do. I can't tell you how excited I am about this radio and getting out there and getting ready to use it. I'm probably gonna be taking this in the truck with me and setting up a holder for it in there, and getting probably a magnetic antenna for on top of the roof of my truck for this. I really think this will be absolutely fantastic. Really looking forward to using this. So I'm also going to show you here coming up. Let's see. I think they're next here. Okay. This is one of the antennas that I got, and I got a Nagoya NA771 for $20. And this thing is it's through the roof fantastic. I have them before. I've used them on other HTs. They work so well. I mean, you can never go wrong getting this antenna. You really can't. It works so well. I can't say enough good things about that. And Nagoya that's one of the things that they really specialize in, and they do a great job. And I bought this before for other HTs. I've had it. I've had incredible luck with it, and I've looked at some of the reviews, and this is one of the ones that people recommend for a lot of the radios that I got. So, and again, that's something that I would definitely recommend if you're looking to get antennas for your HT. Okay, I got some more that I want to share with you as well too. Now, this is from Radtel. It's built as a Radtel aviation antenna, focusing on 108 to 136 megahertz. And it's only $7. So I went ahead and I got that. It did have good reviews on Amazon on this. So I'm excited to go ahead and use it. And I figured for $7, why not? And it's always good to have a spare antenna on hand. So I went ahead and I purchased this. And like I said, it's had some good reviews on it. So I'm really looking forward to this. So that's that's my rundown of things that I got. One of the other things that I'm looking forward to getting is getting a spectrum analyzer to be able to look at wattage and also look at spurious emissions as well too. I've got my ion one. I'm going to be getting that probably at the end of the month, when payday hits. So and that's another feature I'm going to be adding to these reviews is we're going to look at spurious emissions, and we're also going to look at wattage. If they say it's 10 watts, a lot of times it's not. A lot of times it's probably be about 8, 9 watts, that kind of thing. So looking forward to being able to do that. And it's roughly about $160, $170 to get that, and also get the attenuator with it too. Amazon has some good packages on that, so I think that's something we're going to take a look at here. So really looking forward to that. Also wanted to talk about, was also doing some looking out on YouTube, and I was looking at the 7300 Mark II and some of the reviews and some use case scenarios, and I found a great one today. Jason did one. He did a POTA activation in the park that he always goes to, and he had the 7300 MK2 out there. And really, he said one of the things that really hit him was how crisp and clear the sound was on it. I mean, it was, and you could hear. I mean, he published a lot of his conversations today, or whenever he did the video. It was fantastic. The sound, he was right. It was really crisp. It was clear. It was easy to understand these people, and he was making incredible contacts. I forget, he was using a spool antenna, and he was just pulling contacts left and right today. Worked somebody up in Ohio, several other states away. I have no idea. Jason's in Texas. So, and that's in Lower Texas. He was in Galveston, which is really right, kind of like on the Gulf. So, it was doing some good job. Now, I'm sure probably that using some of that Gulf water would probably help. As well would testify to. He was fairly close to some water there. So, but no. And I looked at some other ones, and I was impressed with again, a couple things that really stood out. That CW decoder that's on there, that looks like that's working real well. Especially because I don't know CW. I probably won't, but that's kind of nice to have, kind of nice to be able to see that. The other thing is some people have used them for monitors using the HDMI cable, and that's worked really well for them as well too. So really kind of looking forward to seeing that and seeing how all that pans out. And hopefully, maybe midpoint this year, I might be taking a look at getting one, because I'm planning on I want to get the whole 9 yards done this year at my at my headquarters here in the ham shack, and officially get one set up. And we live in an HOA, but we're allowed to flag poles. So I'm just going to do a flagpole antenna and then run it in through here. But I need help. I'm one of those. I'm very adept at electronics and things like that. But in terms of mechanicals, like, I'm going to have to hire somebody to help me out to go ahead and dig the post hole to get it in there. I got a flagpole antenna scoped out, but it needs to go down like 3 or 4 feet. Obviously, get that done. Get the coax and kind of snake its way through where I have, we have irrigation lines, so I don't want to disturb those. And I got to drill a hole in the side of the house, get a sleeve in there, have somebody. And again, I need somebody, probably an electrician who's familiar with this, or somebody that's done this before, to help me out on this, because I'm totally green on all this. This is something that I can't do, but I have to go to my HOA and get approval for it. As long as it's 20 feet or under, they'll automatically be approved. I have to show them designs and schematics and things like that, but they won't have a problem, because it does show, it's going to be bare, it's going to have it's going to be reinforced about 3 or 4 feet. So, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be permanent, which is fine by me. I'm going to need to run some radials from it, and hopefully, get them under the grass, because we have a lawn maintenance company that goes out there and do that. And yeah, I don't want to lose those radials after getting them on there. Now, I think there's an option to have a tuner at the bottom of it, or a tuner inside. It's 6 of one, half dozen the other. I don't know, but I have, I'm going to be allocating some money and setting that aside to do that, probably mid-year. So I'm going to be working on getting a, I have to approach our HOA board to get it approved. Once I get it approved, I can go forward with it. I already got a spot picked out. It's going to be directly where this window, right in front of me, there's a window. It's going to be right out there. It's going to be right in the middle of the yard. And they actually give you an American flag with it, believe it or not, too. It's included in the price. So that's, I'm really looking forward to that. It's been something that I've been desiring to do, because really, in essence, the only time I ever really kind of get on the air HF wise is when I go out and I set up my Chameleon Impasse 2.0, and I fire up my 705. It's QRP. I can still make contacts, but it's not like using a 7300 and a 7300 MK2. So yeah, I'm real interested in all this, and the timing will be such. It would probably be right around my birthday. So I think that would be like really super cool birthday present to be able to have for that. So trying to keep my hands in both, still in drones, not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. And keep my hands in ham radio and keeping on top of what's going on, and trying to give the latest and updates to you guys on everything that's out there. So that's all we have for this week. Again, I want to thank you guys so much, each and every one of you, for tuning in today. I know Dr. Ted's been here, KR4 BSN. Let's see who else we had. Andy's been here. Big John's Ham Shack is here. Thank you all guys so much. Really appreciate your stopping by, watching us today. And all for those of you who are watching us on X, appreciate you watching us as well too. You're always welcome to join the conversation, because there's a pinned link at the top of the post up there. So know that for future reference. It's always that way. Jump in and join the chat, and post things, ask questions. That's what we're here for. That's what we like to do. Oh, you're welcome, Cooley. You're very, very, very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Glad you got it. Glad you enjoy it. Really, it's a pleasure to be able to do things like that and share that with you guys. Especially you guys have been very faithful followers and listeners on the show, and of course, I'll be more than happy to give things away to you guys, because you guys help make the channel what it is. So hope you guys have a great rest of your week. 7-3s to all of you. And remember, it's always a great day to make a QSO. 7-3s, everybody. Take care.